Yeah, I met a girl downtown. She was promoting her OnlyFans. So you know what I'm saying? That's a brand.
That's a brand.
That's
crazy.
a brand.
Literally.
She was promoting her OnlyFans. And that's her business. So it's like going downtown and going outside is the market for her.
Facts.
Because those are guys out there. What they looking for? They looking for the hoes. They looking for some pussy.
Yeah.
So then you got this girl you think you got a chance with type shit. She talking about buy her OnlyFans and shit. Like
if you're faded, you just might buy it on the spot.
You just might buy it on the spot because you trying to buy her a drink. She like buy my OnlyFans.
Yo, thank God I wasn't 18 during this era, bro.
Bro, what?
God damn.
Hey, that's hilarious. Buy my OnlyFans, don't buy me a drink.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
You can see.
I fuck with it.
It's still
it's only
for
$5.99.
the price of a drink. You
For
can
the
see
price
it.
of the drink, you could
You
see
can
my
see,
coochie.
see her coochie.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to see anyway.
And I ain't even got to buy the drink.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all boys. Funny.
You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah. A lot of. Hey, listen.
What my Welcome to my kill, the home of the murders. Welcome
Yes,
to my
sir.
kill,
Yes,
it's the
sir.
home of the murder.
Y'all already know what's going on, man. Tap in. Another episode of Black Sheep Radio. Shout out to my dogs, man. You already know I got my boy Kev back in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Founder of Andromeda.
It's your boy. It's your boy Andromeda by Kev back in the bit. Shout out to my boy.
Y'all probably been seeing the first episode by now. Kev was a key part of that first episode. Shout out to you for coming through, man. Today's gonna be a special episode. We're gonna be interviewing one of my good friends down here in Orlando, man. He's out here doing this similar to what I did back home, but he doing it on a bigger level, man. Shout out to him, man. This guy's a nightlife event coordinator, just like myself. He's an events manager for the top-rated restaurant in Orlando called the Dove Coat. One of the main cultivators of Free Before 12. If you in Orlando, you know about Free Before 12. That's no cap. If you go downtown, you know about Free Before 12. That's no cap. South Florida's very own Fabian Renee. How we doing, man?
Wow. It's a pleasure to be here. But I almost interrupted you because I was like, bro, on a bigger scale, my boy, I don't like the levels, bro. I feel like, I like to work horizontally. I don't really like the higher levels, man. We both in this building. I'm just happy to be here, bro, and I look forward to this conversation.
I appreciate that, man. Real shit. I like to show respect, man. It's just easy, man. I feel like a lot of us, we don't really give each other props. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to boost each other up type shit.
Yeah.
Niggas either want to hate or not say anything. We was talking about that in one of my last episodes, and it's like I ain't gonna be one of them niggas. I'm gonna make sure I show love, man. So shout out to y'all too, man, being here with me today, man. I really appreciate it. So
the Black Sheep,
Black Sheep Society, man. Y'all already know what's going on. You know who we stand for. We stand for those who can't stand for themselves. We stand for those who feel like outcasts. You already know we trying to bring this shit together and go bigger. So to start the show off, we're gonna take a shot. We got that hen dog. I ain't got no shot cup. You got more red cups already over here, Phil, or no?
Yeah, hang on.
Got that motherfucking hen dog, man.
Bro, I thought you worked in the nightlife. We supposed to be taking that bit to the head. If you don't got a cup, you supposed to be.
Man, it ain't one of them type of parties right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a little
you.
early. I don't even think it's. You feel me? I got a long night.
Oh yeah.
Got a long night. So why don't we go ahead and kick this shit off, man? Tell me a little bit about you, Fabian. I'm trying to still get to know you my damn self. So I know I know the people want to know a little bit more about who is this nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So let these people know how this jit from South Florida gets into Orlando and start taking shit over.
So pretty much, in life, you're always just finding yourself in different areas. Ooh,
Yeah.
It is. Gotta chase it with the cup.
I hit, man. I hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But anywho, like I was saying, I was in South Florida for 18 years, just bouncing around between Dade County, Broward County, all the way south in Opelika, and all the way north in North Lauderdale. I've always been commuting, so it's always been hard for me to, I guess you could say, develop a community or be deeply a part of a community, just because it was hard for me to say that I grew up with certain individuals in those areas that I was like, commuting to.
Yeah.
So, kind of transitioned to Orlando, went to school. At UCF, graduated with my event management degree. And it was like, it kind of felt like I was used to.
Wait. I don't mean to cut you off. Event management degree?
Yeah.
My nigga.
Yeah.
They got, bro, that shit's hard.
Yeah.
that fall under business?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Go.
Sorry, it's under hospitality.
Hospitality and management?
Yeah, it's under hospitality management. So it was event management, and I tried to go entertainment management, but I was like, I'm just sticking to event management because that's what I do.
Okay, for sure.
So, when I came to Orlando and started making new friends, it wasn't anything new to me because I've been, I'm used to being
the new kid.
The new guy on the block.
Yeah.
Kind of just, blending in. It's funny because on the way here, I was like, damn, I feel almost like a chameleon. Like, I feel like that's one of my superpowers. But then I said, damn, a weakness of being a chameleon is that if you're too much of a camouflage, then you'll never be noticed. And I was like, fuck. So
yeah.
I literally said that to myself in my car. And I was like, damn, I got to start practicing, going strong in a certain direction, like just being, working in your extreme energies. But that's a whole different topic. So anywho, I'm in Orlando, meet up with the gang from South Florida, Kev, Mark, Percy, Matt. The list goes on and on from the guys that I, really grew up with in South Florida. And, it's kind of like, I don't know if you play video games, but FIFA specifically, you can build your fantasy team, your My FIFA team, and then you can have a great chemistry based off of the players being born playing from the same country, the same club. So we were like literally players
y'all
on the
connected
team,
on that same level. Okay, for sure.
Whose chemistry level was 100% green light because we all came from the same area. So when you got a team like that, that's background chemistry is like on point. We were unstoppable, bro. Like some things didn't even need to be spoken about more than a sentence, and it was like Kevin would be like, "Yo, I'm doing a social at my crib," and I would smile.
It's like, you already know what's up.
I'm already going to send messages to whoever to come to whoever. And we're just, it started off like that. So I used to have this company called FayboLive. I felt like, it was my era to, bring people together and just kind of create like this lively, I guess you could say nightlife when I was around like 18, 19, 20 years old, whatever. Maybe 21, I don't know. But I transitioned to, we had like a informal meeting in our team, and we decided to come up with this. I think Kevin and I came up with this party called Who Is Who, and it was presented by FayboLive and Kevin Don't Love Him.
Yeah.
And from there, bro, I could have continued the story, but that's just literally how we transitioned from just being boys from back in our city to coming to Orlando, building our team, building our our whole core energy, and just getting into the nightlife. Just
Say less. So that brings me to this right here. It's like, y'all being from South Florida, y'all have that connection already. Mm-hmm. What is the cultural difference of South Florida and I guess, popular city across the United States like Orlando? Like Orlando has a melting pot of everybody. There's a whole lot of different cultures here. So how different was that when you got here?
So I had a conversation with somebody about that actually at the club. And we were talking about how Orlando, pretty much because it's so much of a melting pot, it doesn't have an identity, which goes back into that camouflage thing. Mm-hmm. It's hard for a person to really find a true vibe here consistently, or at least to a very lit degree, because there's so many personalities and cultures in this melting pot.
Yes.
That you have some people around you that can complain about something else that another group is excited about. And it's always shifting in, different directions, and it can't just grow into this singular point. It's just trying to satisfy too many people, and so it's stretching the identity, which allows people to kind of come in and out. But that's how I feel about Orlando. It's just it's a middle point. It's neutral. No great energy, no negative energy. It's just a place to come and just find a vibe, and you can definitely find your vibe here. But it's nothing like Miami where exactly what that singular point. You know it. The identity. There is no. It's so identified that people warn you. There's no warning about Orlando, bro.
Yeah, it's really not.
You'll be
man.
okay.
When I moved here, everybody was just asking me if I was gonna go to Disney World type shit. It wasn't no, cultural warning, no shit like that. But since I've gotten down here, I've learned like it's so many different types of people here. You really have to be able to fit into everything. So you being a chameleon, that helps you tremendously. Being able to mingle with all these different people, to be able to network with all these different people, to build these different connections that are going to help you along the way. That's what really, that's one of the things that I do like about Orlando, is that there are so many different avenues and it's not so straightforward, and everybody does understand that there are different lanes that they can get into type shit.
It has its pros and cons. It definitely does.
You know what I'm saying?
The pros are beautiful.
But hey, like you said, the pros are beautiful. Kev, you from South Florida, man?
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is South Florida is a lot more fast paced, right? So when you take that fast paced mindset, you take it flexing, beaches, money, wealth. That's what Miami is, luxury. When somebody thinks of Miami from another side of the world or the country, you think of luxury, right? Kind of the South Florida in general. So you take that fast-paced lifestyle, you take that flexing lifestyle, you take that high-speed lifestyle, and you bring it to a city like Orlando, you bring it to a school like UCF, and automatically your mindset is, let me rise to the top. I want to be the cream of the crop.
Because you already got that hustler's ambition.
You already got that hustle in you, right? It's natural. You had to. You had to have it if you wanted anything. So I feel like we just took that same mindset and we brought it to UCF. It started at UCF. It started locally, and you conquer your community, and then you conquer the city.
Kev, I know you've been doing your thing with Andromeda lately, bro. The reels are crazy, man.
Yo,
Shout out to you. Hey,
can I get some later on, man?
Phil, let me get some applause. I know you got some applause over there. There we go, man. Bruh, you're doing your thing, man. How you feeling right now with that, man?
The way I'm feeling, man, is I'm just going.
Just enjoying the moment type shit.
I'm enjoying the moment, and I'm just learning as I grow. I'm one of those, like, I'm running head first, and I'll learn along the way. Like my girl always say, you move too quick without thinking, and it's like that's the way I learn best.
Your girl told you that?
Yeah, she like in general, like because I'm so fast paced that I'll miss out on small details.
What you pointing to, guy? What are you pointing to?
Hey man,
hey
man, she hey, when you got one that can call you out on your bullshit like that, like.
But I wouldn't call it bullshit because I think that's
one of
what
your
makes
strengths.
me me.
It's one of your strengths.
It's I'll just go. I'll just go. You get what I'm saying? And I just been going for the past couple of weeks and months, and we've been growing the brand. We've been growing the page. Figuring out what sticks. I'm figuring out what works. I'm figuring out what people like, what people don't like. And I'm realizing the trolls are coming out, and I'm gonna entertain the trolls, and at the same time, I'm gonna troll too, because now I feel like, fuck it, people are gonna troll regardless.
All that shit is pub.
All this is pub.
All that shit is just pub, man.
Moving on.
Faybo,
Yo, talk to me.
same shit, man. You got a lot of shit going on, bro. What's something that you excited about right now that you're working on, that you're doing, that you just in the groove right now? You keeping your head down, to staying working, or what? What you got going?
Let me start off. Just kind of moving off of what Kev said about you mentioned that you move head first, and when you said that, I was literally like just thinking to myself. I said, "Damn, I'm so glad that I'm able to be around this guy," because when recently I watched a video about a team. There's 4 components that you need. You have your lions that are the ones that kind of like with the guiding, the direction. You have your foxes that are creative. You have your cheetahs that are the movers, like whatever. And then you have your bears that are the relationship builders. And as Kevin's talking head first, I'm like, this guy's a cheetah. Like, he was the cheetah in the team.
He's the cheetah.
He was just like, fuck it, whatever y'all want to do, I'm on.
But then you got your people who sit back and what I'm saying, trying to strategize everything and put things together slowly type shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's me at times, and that's why I fuck with being with him, because when he started posting his reels every fucking day, he was like, I'm posting these bitches every day. The people who want to see him gonna interact. The people who don't, but it's okay because you get into the crowd that actually wants to support your content. Shit.
Yeah. Let me say a little bit. One thing about that. So my girl, she started like a agency, right, about modeling and everything. So at one point, she came to me and was like, babe, a lot of my friends was liking my stuff at first, but now it's kind of slowing down. And I said, babe, that's good, because what you want your content to really attract supporters and fans. You don't really want your friends to like just fake love, like
friends.
You
know what I'm saying? Like the non-supporters. That's
about that though.
Yeah, talk to us.
Your friends aren't necessarily your target audience.
That's what I was
You
trying
know
to
what I'm
explain.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a fact.
I understand
That's
that.
a fact.
I
When
got
it's a
friends.
business, you got to get past that mindset.
You got to get past that mindset.
That's a
I got
fact.
friends who I would talk to all day about sports, basketball, football, and everything else, but I won't talk to them about business. And I got business friends that I won't go to the club with. And I got club friends that I won't go to the gym with. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand different groups of people play different roles in your life. So never get caught up that, damn, my friend is not liking or supporting this particular piece of content that I'm making because it's not for them. They're not like for her example, they're not models.
Yeah.
So it probably doesn't relate to them. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I do have a couple of things going on. You know, I manage events at Dovecote Restaurant downtown. I have my company Free Before 12, nightlife company, you know, just here to provide nightlife content. I have my podcast, 21 to Enter, a nightlife conversation. And that's kind of where I just nip it at. Those three things I kind of, you know, just try to juggle and continue to build. It's been great. Everything kind of like ties into each other because event manager at Dovecote, it's events.
Yeah.
Podcast, it's about events.
Yeah.
3 before 12, events. So that's my Akagi right now, my life's purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm just, you know, really, I'm happy to be moving within my element.
Bro, that shit, like, and this is one of the main reasons I wanted to bring you on because I do the same shit back home, right?
Yeah.
So we have 4 a.m. Global, and a lot of people out there in Mobile, they know 4 a.m. type shit. Like, we do events, we have concerts, we have parties, you know what I'm saying? This event shit is what I've been doing for years. Ever since high school, I was throwing house parties in high school. Freshman year, I came in, I was throwing parties and in the fucking dorm type shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved into on-campus apartment type shit. We throwing parties in there, kickbacks in there and shit like that. Bringing people together has always been,
feeling,
yeah, it is. And that's, if people don't understand that it's deeper than just like partying and shit. Creating a vibe where people feel safe to come have fun and enjoy themselves and all the positive vibes are out is an unmatched feeling. When you know you've done it right, when you know you put together an event the right way, it's an unmatched feeling, dog. And that's why I was like, I feel like we connect because that's like it's a, certain people don't understand that shit.
Yeah.
Certain people don't understand being able to bring people over to the crib, even just on some chill shit. Everybody having a good time. They laugh. They go home. They're like, oh, we had blasted TJ shit last night.
Yeah.
We had blasted Kev shit last night. We got to talk about your nightlife past because you ain't tell me about this shit that you was doing back in the G. We going to come back to that shit. But real shit, though, like, it's really a gift. And when you can do it on the level that we're aspiring to get to, dog, it's beautiful.
I was just going to say, I think promoters / event planners are the coolest people in the city.
Sometimes because you're cool with so many different people. You meet so many different people. You're the best networkers there are in business because you're getting people to buy something that's always a luxury. It's literally the last priorities on people's list, and you got to get them to buy that shit. You got to get people to pay to come to a party and shit. You think about it. People have to pay bills. They have children. They have other shit going on that's way more important. Even past that, they got haircuts, they got nails, they got clothes and shit. And then it's parties and nightlife and shit. So when you can convince people to use their money to come to your events and shit like that and spend money with you and fuck with you and support your brand, come on, man.
I think that and this is kind of taking the dark side of it. The nightlife, we feed on people's I guess you could say attraction to having fun because you're supposed to work hard and play hard. Yeah. So we're that play hard side, but it's also like we capitalize on everyone else's addictions, like the drug addicts, the alcoholics, the ones that can't stop messing with women and everything else. And it's not to say that we're the only ones capitalizing on addictions. You have video game developers capitalizing on people who have video game addictions. You have all sorts of addictions that people are capitalizing on. And when you find an ability to monetize the people's needs or wants, hey man, you got yourself a nice business. And that's where we come in. We put all these people in the room. We allow them to get that social satisfaction because like I said, work hard, play hard. You 40 hours a week, you got to release it.
That's a fact.
Somewhere on the weekend.
That's a fact.
I don't know, but I'll end it on that.
Say less, man.
That's capitalism.
Hey man, let's take a drink to that one, man. You got some more drink in your cup, man?
Of course.
Kev, you over there playing, bro.
Man,
Yo, cup about
I got
empty.
two
I
cups.
peeped you already,
I
dog.
just poured. Y'all see me pour up.
I'm trying not to
on
look like an
video.
alcoholic. I'm like,
It's on video. That's the crazy thing, y'all. It's on video.
That's hey, man.
Me pouring up is on video.
I'm not watching the video. I'm here live. We here live in action, man. Black Sheep Radio. Do you ever feel like, you know what I'm saying, in this field that you work in, we deal with a lot of people. We talk to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? We're always in front of large crowds for the most part. We're always watching the line. Do you ever feel like an outcast?
an outcast. Yeah.
And before, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. And do you ever feel like an outcast just in general in life, being that kid that was always moving place to place in South Florida, then moving to Orlando with a completely new environment, you know what I'm saying, being around an entirely different culture and a melting pot? How does, you know what I'm saying, how did you feel? Did you feel like an outcast at all in any way?
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, at the events, I do feel like an outcast.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I feel like I'm the only person in that facility that's working, get like literally in work mode. Like there is no pleasure seeking here, while everyone else is fucked up, having a good time, or even my teammates who's working, but they're not like locked in like me. I'm the only one on that premises of 1,000 people that's making sure that every ounce of energy in my body is going towards making this event better. And whenever I have conversations with people, I'm completely sober. I'm locked in. I'm worried about all types of things going wrong in the event. But everyone else is like, bro, why are you so stressed? Why are you so tense? But relax.
Because I'm the sober one. That's what they don't, and that's what a lot of people don't understand about nightlife. When you working it, I'm sober. Yeah. I can't be, unless graduation night though. The camera's on me. Okay, graduation night. They caught me slipping, guys. You back home in Mobile, you guys know they caught me slipping. But for the most part, we have to be sober because we have to be locked into what's going on. We have to be able to monitor the environment. If I have to go outside and talk to the sheriff, I gotta go talk to him. If I have to go talk to the club owner about the fucking money or whatever the case may be, I need to be all the way there. So a lot of people that's a underestimated part of the business. But go on.
Yeah. So again, I'm the only one that's in like 100% serious mode. So I feel like an outcast because when I'm that serious, I feel like I'm the only one that's not being cool. I'm being too stiff. I'm being too, uptight. Yeah. And when women try to, come up and be like such and such, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time. Literally, I can have a 2-minute convo with anyone, and in that same conversation, I'll start it off with, are you good? You having a good time? And then they'll be like, yeah, such and such and such and such. And I'll be like,
I'm already blanked out.
Yeah, I'm blanked out.
No
right?
disrespect.
Yeah.
Like, I've already kind of blanked out just because of the fact that there's so many things going on in my mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're having a great time. Okay.
Yeah.
How many people missing out of that section? Have they arrived? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, man, it's so many things. It's so many moving pieces that go into this shit people don't see. Right. So
I got a question for you, Faybo.
Talk to me.
Since you work in an environment where people play, how do you play?
How do I play?
Or what do you?
Oh, outside of work? Oh, well, first off, I don't like going to the clubs unless it's like next level clubbing. It can't just be, whatever.
You can't be in control of it.
When you work in the shit, you rarely ever, when you work in the shit, you really don't go out unless it's your shit. Because you get enough of going out when it's your shit. Yeah. So our downtime, like, I don't know, me personally, my downtime where I like to have fun is in the house. I'm on the game. Yeah. I'm chilling. I smoke, you know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. Yeah. I don't know about you. Like, that's probably similar to what your shit, you like chilling with your lady type shit, going to do some off the scene type shit.
If she doesn't force me to get out the house and go on a date, I'm locked in.
I'm at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
Yeah. But to answer your question, my playtime is just, just being out the house and doing something different, because down to the point of where I can't even listen to hip hop like that anymore because that's all I hear in the club. I literally drive around listening to like rock or like Caribbean music, or like I just can't listen to the same thing that I listen to at work.
Because you're at the club. You're at the club 4 or 5 days a week, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, not anymore.
No, yeah. Okay. Well, or you're somewhere that's playing music a lot of the time. So that's the same as like. So I'm listening to the same music all the time. So it's like, you're better than me though, because I done got to a point where I'm driving in silence most of the time. I'm riding in silence because I'm probably on my phone doing some shit, or I'm just trying to have a clear ride because I know wherever I'm going, I'm either going home or I'm going somewhere that's going to be playing some music or some shit like that.
Yep.
Being the only person who's actually, you know what I'm saying, there mentally, the only person who's locked in on what's going on, you felt like an outcast. I know in life just alone, you felt like, damn, like, am I the only person that feels like this, or am I the only person that's trying to move like this, like genuinely like that? And what advice would you have for somebody who always feels like they're overlooked, underappreciated, undervalued, and shit like that? The black sheep that are trying to go after the same shit that me and you are tracing after.
Man, I got the perfect response.
All right, hey, look at the camera then.
In the words of my dog Kev, get in the gym, get fit, bro. When
That's
you're
a
in the
fact.
gym, I literally feel godly when I see the results. Like, there's no better like protection or barrier from outside opinions than self-confidence. Like,
Just knowing that you look good.
that you look good, bro. You look good. You feel good. You feel good. You play good.
That's
I
a
don't
fact.
know, man. Like, it's just, it's something that when you have low self-esteem or you have low confidence, you start to actually care too much about what others think of you. And my advice to you is, it just starts with just getting out the house, getting your rhythm. You know, before you start making threes, you gotta hit a couple of layups.
That's a fact.
But in real life terms, that would be just going to the gym or dressing a little better or getting a haircut. There's no day on this earth that I can recall ever getting a haircut and not feeling better.
Not feeling better. Every time. I've
Every
never
time.
got a haircut and not felt better
I
instantly.
look in the mirror and
I
I'm
was
like,
always like, let's do it. Let's go. Where are we going?
take me anywhere.
Where are we going?
Nah, I had a couple barbers that fucked me up, but
Other than that,
that's another. You said any time.
sorry. Other than that,
We did say 100% of the
that's
time.
another story,
yeah,
though.
sorry. Anytime
you're
I've
right.
had a great haircut, I felt good. So I think, like I said, just do the small things to make yourself feel a little bit better.
So it just points to how how important self-care is, honestly.
Yeah.
Self-care, because anytime you wash your face, you cut your hair, you feel good. You get the haircut, you feel good. You shave, you feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You dress up, you put on your clothes, you feel good.
feel good, bro.
Self-care. Take care of yourself.
like you
Prioritize yourself.
You can feel like you do anything at that point, and you can because whatever you put your mind to, you're gonna do it.
Real quick, Kev, because I know me and you talked about this a little bit last time, living in that fast life, and always being out and about, always out drinking and shit like that. What do you feel like? What do you feel like we gain from that as a youth or as a person? Like, what is there to gain? Is it more to lose?
It depends.
How important is moderation?
I think moderation is everything, but it depends on the person. It's like if you're out every weekend partying, drinking with no purpose, then you're just damaging your body. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, you're fucking up your liver, your health. But with moderation, and like let's say you're trying to be an influencer, or you're getting paid to party, you're getting paid to be outside, then that's the balance, right? Mm-hmm. For me personally, it's every time I step outside is with a purpose. It's that I'm going to promote my brand, and that's my purpose. I have to be in a section because I'm promoting my brand, and this is the facade. This is the image that I'm trying to create. So when I go outside and when I drink, it's all with purpose. It's not just sometimes it's literally just, hey, my dog called me up. We downtown. We outside, and okay, cool. But rarely do I just go outside and just to go outside and spin. Because once you go outside, you're spending at least 50 ball minimum. Minimum, bro.
Minimum. So it's like you gotta make sure you know, like
After that goes the parking.
that's what I said. 20, because where I like to park, I'm right there. I need the 20 ball right there. I don't live downtown like some of us.
Some of us.
You know what I'm saying? I
Side
don't
eye,
live
side
down
eye.
side eye.
Boombastic
I
side
don't-
eye.
But look, though,
I don't live downtown.
When you go there though, it's you're spending a minimum of $50.
That's a fact.
Minimum, and
That's 2 drinks almost.
let somebody mention section in your head. You're like, fuck, but you got to put in. You got to put in on it. So it's like, if you're not actually the promoters, go outside with purpose. Like, what is your purpose? Like, I'm just gonna get fucked up tonight because I'm having fun.
Same
with graduation, or like, what is the purpose of you going
Like
out?
last night when I was like, shit, you sliding out? He was like, shit, we can. I was like, shit, it ain't shit to celebrate. I'm saying I got work I could be doing at home. I was like, hey, bro, I'm finna get on the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck with you. We can go out tomorrow type shit. Like, the same shit. Like, go out with a purpose.
Yeah.
There should be a reason behind it.
Hey, even if it's woman, go out with a purpose.
But even with women though, it's like, do you have a brand?
Are you networking?
Can these women benefit your brand? Can these networks and connections you're making, how does that benefit you, right? Or do you just want to be a slut? If being a slut is your purpose, then that is important too. You know what I'm saying? But it just have intentions when you step out the house.
Yeah, I met a girl downtown. She was promoting her OnlyFans. So you know what I'm saying? That's a brand.
That's a brand.
That's
a
crazy.
brand. She was promoting her OnlyFans.
That's what I call guerrilla promo.
Guerrilla promo. No, like, and that's her business. So it's like going downtown and going outside is the market for her.
Facts.
Because those are guys out there. What they looking for? They looking for the hoes. They looking for some pussy.
Yeah.
So then you got this girl you think you got a chance with type shit. She talking about buy her OnlyFans and shit. Like,
if you're faded, you just might buy it on the
you
spot.
just might buy it on the spot because because you trying to buy her a drink. She like buy my OnlyFans.
Yo, thank God I wasn't 18 during this era, bro.
Bro, what?
God damn.
Hey, that's hilarious. Buy my OnlyFans, don't buy me a drink.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
you can see.
I fuck with it.
It's still
it's only
for
$5.99.
the price of a drink. You
For
can
the
see
price
it.
of the drink, you could
You
see
can
my
see,
coochie.
see her coochie.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see anyway.
And I ain't even got to buy the drink.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all boys. Funny.
You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, listen. A lot of the times when men go out, it's like I guess you could say it's like a playground. Well, I'm not gonna say men. When people go out, I think they just look to have a good time, and they don't actually look to bring someone home. Or I'm gonna say majority of the time, because we don't know where each other's been. You know, we still have those things in the back of my mind, like, you know, there's STDs out there. There's like, you know, I'm in a relationship or whatever. So I think a lot of times people just go out to have a good time, and we just want to see dumb shit. We want to see fights. We want to see like incidents happen. We just want to know that with the little bit of time that we have outside of our serious lives,
Outside my boring ass job,
something is capable of happening. So a lot of the times, you know, people get addicted to that, and they end up you know, just making bad decisions. I don't want to speak too much on it because, you know, whatever, but there's definitely, you got to be careful in these streets.
All right.
You know that it's road game, so we can't rock. How the fuck I fell in love with ducking cops and gunshots? How the fuck I fall in love with paychecks and bank drops? My brother sent by 15.